Yo, guys, welcome back in today. Today, we're going to be talking about kings in Africa. So, over thousands of years, Africa has changed. The continent of Africa has changed. There's been different kingdoms, there's been different empires in the same area over thousands of years, and also throughout the whole continent. And power shifts, the different tribes that were there, ethnic groups that were there, might have moved, might have shifted. A lot of Africans are nomadic tribes, just like humans in general, and they move from place to place. So the people that you see in a place today might not be the original people that was there thousands of years ago. Kings have existed throughout Africa also for a very, very long time. Some countries still have African kings with lesser power, maybe regional or chiefs around different African countries. But these are the three last African kings that have a lot of power, majority of power, or all power. So let's get right into it. 1. King Letsie III. The country of Lesotho is ran by King Letsie III. This country is a landlocked kingdom within the country of South Africa. In 1824, a tribal chief named Mosweswe united fighting tribes into the Basotho Kingdom. Upon his death in 1870, the neighboring British Cape Colony would take it over. The united tribes would revolt, with the British not being able to take over till 1884. While under British control, the monarchy still had some control over rural people and areas. Formal independence would be granted in 1966. This would bring in a constitutional monarchy. This would not last long, and by 1970, the democratically elected government was overthrown by the prime minister. The monarchy would be put aside, with a military government also taking place between 1986 and 1993. In 1993, democracy would be restored, and in 1996, King Letsie would become king. He would succeed his father. In 1993, a new constitution would be passed by Parliament that the king would be re-established as the head of state. Appointing a new king was usually hereditary, but the king is appointed by the College of Chiefs using traditional ways. The prime minister in this country has the power to declare the kingship vacant if the king violates his oath or is unfit to rule. 2. King Mohammed VI of Morocco. This northwestern country in Africa, called Morocco, has an ancient history with many kingdoms and empires. This country has also been invaded by the Romans and Arabs as well. Before the 600s, this country had the Byzantine Empire and is known to have the oldest treaty with the United States of America for 234 years. This country is also known for its tribe, such as the Berber peoples, and has a shifting history over time. In 1492, Morocco went through a long period of decline. After this fall, Morocco fell under the French and Spanish control in 1912. In 1956, independence was obtained, and Sultan Mohammed bin V took the title of king. Mohammed VI would take the throne in 1999. Morocco would pass its current constitution in 2011. This would make the country a constitutional monarchy, with the king maintaining a good amount of power. The King of Morocco is chair of the Superior Council, maintains Moroccan Islam, maintains the Moroccan Supreme Court, can dismiss ministers, is part of the Security Council which oversees the military, and set government's agendas. 3. King Mswati III. King Mswati III of the southeastern country of Eswatini, also formerly known as Swaziland, is the current king of the country. In the 1700s, Chief Ngweni III of the Swazi people moved his tribe to the country's area. He would unite with other African tribes. In 1830, Dutch settlers and British traders would interact with the Swazi tribe. The Swazi would eventually sign a treaty with the Dutch Boer republics. The Swazi were unaware of all the agreements within the treaty, and the Dutch assumed power in 1894. Only 8 years later, the Boer War would break out, and then the British would take control of Swaziland. In 1967, the Swazi would take back control of the kingdom. In 1968, the Swazi would take control. King Sobhuza II would take power for 82 years. He would take away the democratic constitution put into place at independence and made himself king of the country. In 1982, he would die. King Mswati III would become king in 1986, and in 1998, a new constitution would be established. The country has some percentage of democratic rule, but Eswatini is an absolute monarchy ran by the king. Please like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification down there so you'll get all my videos. Add me on all social medias, which is African Network, which is Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Facebook, Snapchat, and TikTok. Each one teach one. Always love each other. Always learn from each other. And yo guys, until next time, peace. One love.